Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be reviewing and testing the Railgun in GTA Online and deciding whether it's worth purchasing. So before we get started, if you're wondering how to get this weapon, I've already made a video explaining that, which I'll link at the top of the screen. So anyway, let's get straight into it. The Railgun is clearly a very powerful weapon, as you can see. It fires an incredibly fast projectile that explodes on impact, destroying pretty much anything it hits. It has no trouble taking out cars, and because its bullet travels so quickly, you're not likely to miss either. So it seems like Rockstar have finally added a weapon to GTA Online that isn't total shit like previous weapons that have been added, such as the EMP launcher or the precision rifle. So now that you've seen pretty much what this weapon can do, we're going to do a more detailed test to see what its strengths and weaknesses are. So first thing you might be wondering is, can you lock onto players with this gun? Unfortunately, no, it has no lock-on ability like pistols, ARs, shotguns and so on. So if you want to shoot someone with this, you'll have to line up your shot in order to hit them. Now, will it kill players with one hit? Well, it seems like the answer to that is yes, judging by this footage, and also considering the fact that it's a railgun and can literally destroy cars with one shot. But take a look at this next bit of footage. So there you can see that they actually survived that, which personally I think is a bit stupid, because while it did take away most of their health, it didn't kill them as expected, which to me makes absolutely no sense, because considering it can literally destroy cars with a single hit, I don't see how it's possible to survive being shot with this thing at point blank range. But as you saw there, the footage clearly shows otherwise. So unfortunately, this weapon isn't a guaranteed one-shot kill. Okay, so now what we're going to do is test the range of this weapon. So to do this, I used the airstrip at Sandy Shores. I got someone to sit in a plane further up the runway, and then I'd try and shoot them from a distance. And if the shot didn't reach them, I asked them to move forward slightly, and then I'd try again. And I repeated this process until I eventually hit them. Once I did hit them, I set a waypoint to their rough location from where I was standing, and this worked out to be a little over 500 metres. So that means that this weapon has a range similar to that of a sniper or a homing rocket. So in other words, the range on this thing is pretty amazing. There aren't many other weapons in this game that can literally shoot up to half a kilometre. And another great thing about this weapon is that the bullet travels so fast that even if the target is 500 metres away, the shot hits them almost instantaneously with only about a 1-second delay. Therefore, dodging this thing would be next to impossible. Right, so now we're going to be testing how powerful the railgun is compared to the RPG. And to do this, we're going to see how many shots it takes each weapon to destroy this tank. So first we'll start with the RPG. So there you can see it took 4 rockets in total to destroy the tank. Now let's see how the railgun compares. So the railgun took 9 shots to destroy the tank, therefore the RPG is significantly more powerful. Now the next thing we're going to do is see how good the railgun is at taking out players in air vehicles such as jets. So to do this, I got somebody to fly a jet near to where I was standing, and I tried to shoot them, and after a few attempts I managed to hit them, which badly damaged their jet and they ended up crashing. So the railgun is clearly quite a useful weapon when it comes to dealing with players in jets, but remember there's the heavy sniper that can be fitted with explosive ammo, which is also a good weapon to use against jets. So which one is the better weapon in this situation? Well, because the sniper has a scope, it means that you can zoom in, which enables you to be much more accurate with your shots. Now, the railgun can hold a total of 20 rounds, and the explosive sniper can hold 40 rounds. So it seems as though the sniper is clearly the better option, right? Well, not quite, because there is one major drawback which I'll explain shortly. So firstly, let's talk about purchasing ammo. When you run out of ammo for any normal weapon like an RPG or a machine gun, you can simply go to the interaction menu and purchase some more ammo, as you can see me doing here. And you can literally do this as many times as you want, as I'm sure you know. So, why am I telling you this? Well, the reason is because if you're using explosive rounds on the sniper, unfortunately these cannot be purchased from the interaction menu, because explosive rounds counts as special ammo, which can only be purchased from a weapons workshop like a Terabyte or an MOC. So, if you're fighting a player in a jet and you happen to run out of explosive sniper rounds, then you're going to be in quite a tough situation because you'll have to try and request your MOC or Terabyte, which does tend to spawn miles away, and in the meantime, you'll have to try and get to them while the player in the jet can just keep blowing you up repeatedly, and you'll have no way of defending yourself because you're out of bullets. Whereas, if you run out of ammo for the railgun, you can simply purchase more from the interaction menu in a matter of seconds, which is why the railgun is so much more convenient despite the fact that it's less accurate. So, to put things simply, running out of ammo for the railgun is no big deal, but if you run out of ammo for your explosive sniper, especially if you're fighting a jet, then you're basically fucked. But anyways, to finish things off, is the railgun worth buying? I'd say it definitely is because, although it doesn't do as much damage as the RPG, and it's not quite as accurate as the explosive sniper, it's still a very powerful weapon with great range, and it's pretty good at dealing with players in air vehicles. So there you have it, definitely a weapon that's worth owning, and that pretty much wraps everything up for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, then feel free to drop a like, and if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.